suppose.
Good morning, everybody. This is a public service announcement from yours truly. So we're sitting at Denny's, and by we, I mean myself and JP, my buddy.
So, I'm wondering what would happen if they put jelly in coffee. I think I'm gonna go with strawberry, actually. I'll get stuck on the spoon, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna put that in there. Ooh. I don't know if it's going anywhere, but I'm trying to mix it around there for a little bit.
So, from what I'm hearing, the president was in our neighborhood like a couple days ago at Air Force One, like a block from my house, and I didn't even get to see it. Actually, I'm good. I don't drink coffee very fast. Like, we've been here for probably, how many hours we've been here? I don't drink coffee very fast. Something funny.
Nice.
But yeah, there was cops everywhere, and I missed it. I wanted to try to steal an AK-47. Didn't work out. We don't have anything informative to talk about. This is what happens on a, what day is it? On a Wednesday morning at 9 o'clock, when you don't have to work on Wednesday morning at 9 o'clock. So JP's going to hit you with some current events.
I think it's gone. It's not really that good. But, I'll tell you what, it was good to see the president in Air Force One.
So there you have it. The president. I don't know why the hell we're talking about the president. It's the only thing we could think to talk about. We could talk about the hurricane that didn't hit New York. I heard that the hurricane was going to hit New York and people boarded up their houses, and it didn't really hit New York. So to all you New Yorkians, New York, cheers. Still have your houses, still have your dogs, no longer have your dignity, because everybody saw you board up your house like a douche, while your neighbor was like, oh, everything's going to be fine, and you clearly weren't. What do you think about that?
I think that's a true statement.
Couldn't have put it any better. So, yeah. So here at Denny's, JP and I are just discussing the ramifications of a zombie apocalypse and what would happen if it were to take place momentarily. It's a topic of, how do I say this? It strikes fear in the hearts of many, many people, especially nowadays, with it being more likely with, you know, what are you doing? With it being such a likely cause of events, especially with, what was I going to say, rabies. Rabies is going around. You know, they can't vaccinate that anymore. It's getting so so strong. It's like a strain of the T virus, except not. It's a realistic effect. And people are growing an immunity to the vaccination so quickly that pretty soon the virus is going to get so strong, it's going to break out, and you'll most likely be doing something that'll leave you ill-prepared for an apocalypse, like, I don't know, drinking coffee at Denny's at 9 in the morning when you're not working. But it's times like these that I am really grateful that I have a friend like JP, you know, with all of his tactics and his mastermind, because you never know when you're going to need to mix up some chemicals and, you know, do whatever you got to do to get some weapons, or, you know, it's good to have a go-to guy.
So, with grape jelly, go-to guy, like the guy where you put this in your coffee and it's going to act as a zombie deterrent, or like a repellent, if you will. And it works pretty good so far. We think this will do a very good job, as well as lots of jelly.
Tell us about your experience with the zombie apocalypse, because Haven't you been a part of one of those ones?
Yeah, actually. I think there was that one a couple weeks ago. I ran over a few zombies and all that good stuff.
Now, would you say this happened in real life, or were you...
Oh, it was definitely dreaming.
How's the grape jelly cup? Think it'll work?
Much better.
Yeah?
It'll work.
Think it'll keep the undead dead?
I think so. I think it's going to do a good job.
Huh.
Definitely.
It's good information to have, JP. Everybody at home appreciates that.
It's the more you know.
So just remember, kids, if you find yourself in the midst of a zombie apocalypse, you could try putting jelly in your coffee. It might work, but it probably won't, unless you do a lot of drugs and you're under the impression that it will work. Because I guarantee your friends won't understand, your parents will probably hate you, your boss will fire you, and you'll still be pretty awesome in my book, though. So until then, this is JP and Wes signing off.